Welcome to The Topic, where we highlight Houston Community College, our students, our programs, and our reach into the community. I'm Todd Duplantis. HCC uses social media to reach out to students and educate and answer questions concerning financial aid. Joining me today is Financial Aid Communications and Social Media Coordinator Shar-Day Campbell. Thanks for being here on The Topic.
Thanks for having me, Todd.
Now, tell me first off an overview of how you use social media to reach out to students.
Right. So initially, before my role was created by my executive director, Joel and Sorcier, we weren't answering questions on social media about financial aid. We were driving them to our call centers.
Right.
But our call center has a lot on their plate, especially
Absolutely.
during peak time. So when they can't get through the phones, they were sending their questions through social media. So now we're answering account-specific questions on social media. I launched Financial Aid's presence on social media through a weekly series called Financial Aid Fridays, hashtag Financial Aid Fridays.
Right.
And so I'm posting content that makes sense about what time you are in that whole financial aid process. And also I'm doing different types of things. I'm using memes. I'm taking things that are viral and making it about financial aid, because to be honest, it's an uphill battle trying to make financial aid interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it is, but I imagine there are probably reoccurring questions, and everyone wants like FAFSA, you know, when's it due? And there's so many deadlines, so that makes sense to keep up with it on a regular basis.
Yes, very much so. And I mean, every student's journey on financial aid is different. So if you get selected for verification, it's not as simple as submitting your FAFSA and getting your financial aid award. There are forms you have to fill out. There are processes you have to go through. And I think the biggest thing that students underestimate is how long the process really takes. So
it takes a little while. You know, a lot of people think, yeah, I can show up on Monday and be in class by Tuesday. Well, I guess, yeah, you can. But if you're looking to get some financial aid, it's going to take a lot longer, correct?
Very much so.
Right.
You're going to be looking to pay out of pocket if you go on that timeline.
Yeah, right. You use Facebook and Twitter. You mentioned your hashtag. Tell me about how you use Facebook specifically and some of the out-of-the-box things that you've come up with.
So Facebook's and Twitter specifically, we see different types of questions. Usually on Facebook, they don't do it in the comment section.
Right.
They go on the DMs. In Twitter, they
Yes.
tag us. And so I really hyper monitor that and make sure that I'm getting back to students at least within 24 hours, because you know, it's an urgent question for them. On Financial Aid Fridays, I'm doing different things. I'm doing memes. I'm linking to videos. I'm creating video content with the support of HCC TV.
Right.
And I'm also using stuff with just my cell phone camera. So we are doing different things to get the word out that financial aid is available, because you would think that students would know that it's available, but a lot of them think that maybe I don't qualify.
Sure.
Maybe I make too much. But we're promoting the deadlines. October 1st is when FAFSA opens for the new aid year. We usually have 2 FAFSA applications open at one time. So I'm really dispelling the myths about financial aid and helping students through the process with keeping them on the deadlines and answering those all too poignant questions of where's my money.
And it's a lot of customer service, you know, because
Yes.
as you mentioned earlier, you know, I handle the chancellor's social media for him, and you've got to answer those questions, because all it takes is one bad, you know, not response, and it goes viral. And then word of mouth travels around, and you really don't want that happening.
Right. So financial aid has a bad rap for not being able to get back with students, or not being able to get through. I wanted to treat it as an extension of our customer service arm, and make sure that we treat it as just any other tool we use to help students get what they need to reach completion, honestly.
Right, and getting those deadlines in, making sure everything's on time, and I guess this gives you that immediacy that you can use that through this medium.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Shar-Day Campbell, thanks for joining us here on The Topic. And as you mentioned, if you'd like to find, you can find information on HCC's social media and financial aid by logging on to their website. There's the handles right there on your screen, but you can also visit hccs.edu/FIN aid to get financial aid questions and information on that. For The Topic on HCC TV, I'm Todd Duplantis, and I will see you next time.